But perfect temperature right now is about 93, but it's awesome. I love sitting out here about this time of night, watching my chickens and looking for deers that might jump around. See if cars will cream a deer on the road there. Been lucky, I haven't seen any cars hit deers. I've seen a car after they hit a deer pull in here and front end is all screwed up. He ain't gonna hit a deer again with that car. So yeah, we get a lot of roadkill around here once in a while. Hate to see that. It's like, wow, because they're not using the meat for anything. Actually, they're letting it sit out and the buzzards will take care of it. So, but all my solar lights seem to be working good. Even my Christmas tree lights are finally starting to wake up a bit. And the ones on my roof have probably need a new battery change. I had to change out my batteries to my outdoor temperature sensor and my unit inside. Changed out the batteries in those. And my Christmas lights on the coop, they're about almost a year and 6 months old now. So they're probably due for a change. Let's see if we could click on the switches. See what might be going on. There's one. There we go. They might have got banged up a bit. There we go. They might have got thumped in the wind or something. They got one section that's not staying lit. But it probably wouldn't hurt to change out these little batteries. They've been in there for a while. Have multi-functions. You could have them steady on or off, blink or don't blink. Yeah, I think these batteries are pretty hammered, but the solar cells on these lights are pretty made cheaply too. They'll get UV burnt from the sun too. Well, we'll let it go for now. We'll change out the batteries tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. But meanwhile, we got my pipe tobacco out here in a nice cold coat. So, sit out here and enjoy the quietness. It's nice being away from the city. Looks like we did get a new neighbor. Couple spaces over. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, this line behind me is filling up again. We had some new neighbors over there. Haven't met anybody really. They all been staying away. Don't want to catch the COVID, and I don't want to catch the COVID from them. So at this time, self-distancing is pretty good. But once in a while, some of my old friends will stop by and have them sit on the far seat, and we could sit back and catch up. Yeah, I can't believe my baby big bird's the rooster, the old squawker. Don't get too many deers coming in because all these darn people over here. They like to stay at the fence line. If they come in, they'll be at the fence line by the grass, munching on the grass, or they'll be in the field behind me. But I got neighbors on the other side of me there, blocking my field view. So, all right, we could talk about RV park do's and don'ts. Biggest pet peeve is I'm not that social. I don't like having neighbors right next to me unless I have to. Really can't pick and choose. You don't know who's moving in, who's moving out. But, you know, when there's tons of spaces, it kind of gets you mad when they want to move in next to you. You're like, oh, shit. You know, there's like 500 other spots way over there. Are you sure you want to move over here? So there's ways to get around that a little bit. You could kind of look like a retard for a second when they come first pulling in. You start going, and start giggling like a madman or something. And they're slow enough, they're looking. They're like, oh, look at that dude, he's scary looking. Fuck that, we're moving down to the far end. Or I do have a cone head hat. I could be one of those French people for 10, 15 minutes when I see a bunch of new people coming in looking for spots. Put on my cone head and sit out here, big eyes open, and look at him waving like a little retard. Hi, hi, how are you? Oh shit, roll up the windows. So yeah, sometimes that works. Sometimes you might, oh, you must be a relative, we're moving in. Oh shit, that's all I need is a retard next to me. So yeah, you gotta be kind of careful. But no, if there's open spaces, man, do yourself a favor, find a nice spot away from everybody. Unless you just have to be a social butterfly and have to say, okay, I want to be next to everybody. It's like, oh, we're all strangers. You could just do your dog walking and meet and greet and be happy to offer you a seat. But for right now, the COVID virus, or the Chinese virus as I call it, thank you Chinese commie bastards, self-distancing is the best thing to do. You know, you really don't want to catch that crap. Don't want to catch the crap. At least I don't. And so just hang in there till there's a cure. Once there's a cure, then hey, party on. Won't kill me to be unsocial for a year or two. As long as I get food, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. The day that the food supply dries up, that's when it's gonna be all everyone for themselves. One with the bigger stick wins. So that's my big pet peeve, is like I said, when there's lots of spaces and you have to move in right next to somebody, you're like, You better be a good-looking woman, but if you're a dude, I'm like, shit, dude, just found another spot, about 10 spots over. But unfortunately, that's the other thing about RVing. You're not gonna find the gorgeous 20-year-old with the RV unless she's a prostitute, maybe. I don't know. Most people in their 20s and 30s can't afford to get a rig, or if they do get a rig, they buy an older rig. And like I said, most RV parks have they have a 10-year standard. If your rig is over 10 years, they might not let you stay, which is kind of silly. But if your rig looks good, no broken windows, no patch jobs on the siding, and it doesn't look like a trailer that might catch on fire anytime soon, they'll come out and look at it, and if it passes, it passes. Okay, yeah, we'll let you stay. But there are some RV parks will say, sorry, we got stuck with a 10-year rule, which is stupid, because I love the older RVs. They're built better. A lot of people will buy them and upgrade them with better things that they didn't have back then.